Go.
Sorry, I'm drinking my Snapple.
And that's how we start the podcast. Hey yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to
Hey,
another
this Snapple's good.
podcast. To another podcast today. Um, Today we're gonna be talking about scary movies. No, it's horror
Talking
stories.
about spooky, scary skeletons.
Spooky skeletons. Okay,
Not the ones that hide in your closet, the ones that are inside you. Pause. My bad. Okay.
Pause. Pause.
Okay. Yeah. So today we decided to have our topic, which is going to be about horror. Just some little things to crawl on your skin, some things to make you lay awake, or some things that would just make you very depressed and make you not leave your room. But yeah, we're going to be talking about some scary stuff, including some experiences we had of our own that we would consider horrific or scary. So would you like to go first, Luis?
Would I like to go first? Oh, hell no.
Okay, can you go first?
Sure. I mean, the only thing that happened, like, actually to me ever in my life, and I think it's kind of weird, but, it's okay, right? So, what had happened? What had happened was, so usually every day, this happened, like recently, like, it's not, like, this is recently, like, literally. So, usually I go to sleep at a reasonable time that a teenager goes to sleep, right? We all go to sleep most of the time at around, let's say, I don't know, fucking 1 a.m., right? 1 a.m.,
True.
2 a.m., 3 a.m. Most of the time I go to sleep later than that. And every time that I slept, like at that time, it was like weird because like every time I'll hear things outside of my door, and I was like, like, weird, because like it like my sisters are asleep, my mom's asleep, right? So it's kind of weird that there's, like, sounds coming out from the back, from the front door, well, from my door, my room door. And the thing is, I can see right through the door, because my door has like little windows on them that you can see right through them. So I was like, okay, crazy. So I would go out to see who it was, and out of my room, and it was at night, to see, probably my sisters, like one of them woke up or something, and like, I don't know, probably just, I don't know, man, I don't know what my sisters were wearing at that time, but I was like, like I was just like, all right, and I go to my door and there's no one. Then I will hear knockings on my windows, and see, I'm not scared. I'm not scared of any shit. So I would hear these things and I would just ignore them. One day I got really annoyed. This happened for like a week. Like, it was like, and I can hear people talking too. So I was like, this shit's crazy, right? So I'm like, really like fuck, fuck this. So I opened my blind, and I opened like my, like, everything there except for like the actual window, of course. And I screamed, "Shut the fuck up, man! I'm trying to sleep."
Did you actually?
Yeah. And I was like, "Shut the fuck, man! I'm trying to sleep." Literally, like, the next day, I did not hear anything, like, at all. Like, for a whole week, I didn't hear shit, right? Like, I'm guessing, like, if it was some type of ghost that was like, you know what, this nigga ain't scared. You know what, just let me just go to one of his sisters or something. So, this is where it gets even more, crazy. Because, it could have been not a ghost, right? It could have been, like, some rando guy, right? It could have been some guy that was, I don't know, like, looking for somewhere to sleep or something. I don't know, something like that, right? But the thing is, days like weeks later, weeks later, my sister, she's across from my room, like literally across the whole house. Her room's over there. This time, her room doesn't have any vent, like place for air to come out of, like, right. So she has a fan, but she doesn't have it like anything else to like you know, an air conditioner. My mom puts one that is, well, my parents put one that is like sticks out of the window type of thing. Like you have to open the window, put something there, and then close it off. So like nothing can come in. You know, only air goes in there, and then like the thing works. You know, I don't know how that works, but it works like that. And so her window isn't like really secure. Like anyone can punch that through and like, you know, open that up. My sister's still awake at this time. It's around 3 a.m., 4 a.m., right? She is 13. She hears knocking on her window. Not only does she hear knocking on her window, she hears voices outside her door, like her window. And she's over here talking to a friend on the phone. And she's over here like, bitch, I just heard someone outside my window. And then the thing is, she hears what they're saying. Like she heard them, like she heard a guy, a man's voice saying, come here, come here, come here, come here. She hears that repeatedly. She's like, yo, no, please come here, please come here. And she looks out the window, my guy, and she sees a woman. But the thing is, it's a woman, but she hears a male's voice. And not only does she hear a male's voice and it's a woman, she can't see her face because she's turned looking the other way. And she's saying, come here, come here. Now, the thing is, she sees it, right? And she tells her friend, I'm seeing someone right now. Can you hear what she's saying? And then her friend's like, I can't hear anything. I can't hear anything, any person or anything, any voice other than yours. And then my sister was like, no, I'm serious. Like I'm hearing someone right now. And then she's like got her, like, because there was a mattress like next to the window, that it was like a mattress that you can like fold in half type. She literally said that she got in the middle of the mattress and folded herself into the mattress.
Oh my god.
She literally was there for like an hour. Then she couldn't hear anything, so she fell asleep. Then she closed the window and she fell asleep. And since that day, she hasn't heard anything anymore. But like that happened like weeks ago, my man's. Like that shit happened like weeks ago.
Did y'all ever check out over there, or like?
My guy, it's freaking. It was what, freaking 3 a.m. or some shit.
No, I'm saying like did y'all ever like in the morning or anything like that after that ever look around and see if anything was actually there?
No. Well, we did check in the morning. There was nothing there.
No footsteps or anything like that?
No, nothing.
Dang.
So it's weird that that. See, I've never really like believed in any ghost or anything. Like I've seen them, but I'm over here like, and this is probably nothing. Like, oh shit, nah, it's probably nothing, man. Like I don't really give two shits, to be honest. I don't give a single fuck. So if there was a ghost, like an actual ghost or something, I still don't give two fucks. Like if a ghost looked at me and he was like, I'm gonna kill you. I'm like, I don't give a fuck, man. I just look at him. I'm like, I don't give a fuck, man. Seriously, I'm not scared at all. But that's a story that happened to me.
That is kind of strange and stuff.
Yeah. Hey, Viren.
What's up, bro?
So I heard you're
What's poppin',
moving.
B?
Huh?
I heard you're going
Not
to Malaysia.
moving. He said he was
Going
okay.
for the holidays, bro. It's not moving.
I know. Well, it's still considered kind of moving because you're moving, but not moving
Oh,
for, like
God.
forever, of course. Like
Nah,
that's
nah,
not
nah. It's for a while. To see my fam. To see my girlfriend.
to see your fam.
And my girlfriend
and-
lives far away from me. Huh?
I said to see your fam and your girlfriend. I mean, your girlfriend is part
Yeah.
of your family, so.
Yep. True.
But she ain't considered a sister or anything.
Oh my God. So you guys.
Am I wrong?
So what?
On when? Because I'm leaving, right? So you guys want to come? Like Matthias said, he can come.
Yeah. I said that I'm gonna like ask my mom and stuff. So it most likely
Sure.
yes.
Sure.
Alright. But yeah, right now we were in the podcast and stuff talking about horror, some things. Luis was just told a little story and experience that he had dealing with, you know, like it could be considered horror and stuff like that. And there was actually a story of mine. Now I think I already told Luis about it. I think Luis already knows. But I don't think you know about it, V, and plus the people out there watching this, they don't know about this, of course. So here's my little creepy story. So basically, this happened around
that's
midnight,
So creepy, man.
somewhere around 2 in the morning, I believe. Well, no, okay, so first, 2 in the morning, I was just on my phone scrolling through YouTube, doing the usual, and I fell asleep. I then woke up to some loud noises coming from my window. Now, where I sleep on a mattress next to my sister's beds. Their beds are bunk beds, so I sleep on the left of it. And there is a window on my left, but it's where my feet are. So I started hearing noises coming from my window, and I decided to open my blind a little bit to see if I see anything. And I don't, but I heard it sounded like partying noises or something like that. So I was guessing it was from the neighbors or something, because my neighbors, they're some very loud people. They really I think they're from Puerto Rico, I believe, but they are some very loud people and stuff. And they party, you already know the deal and stuff. They party around midnight and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, so I was laying down and stuff like that, and I was trying my best to ignore the noise, which I did. So I went back to sleep. Now, fast forward to 3 in the morning. I wake up again 3 in the morning, and I start hearing noises again. This time, it does not sound like party noises or anything like that. It sounds like a siren. Now, in my mind, I'm a little confused and stuff, because I'm wondering why would there be a siren going off at this time unless there was a real emergency or something. But the siren sounded distant. It sounded far, though. So, me being a person, I did not look through my blinds. I just decided to just try my best to ignore it and lay down and stuff. Yeah, I didn't decide to do that and stuff. So I just decided to lay down and stuff like that. Next in the morning, so I'm talking to my girlfriend, and I'm telling her about it. She doesn't live that far from me. She doesn't live that far from me. She's probably a few miles away from me. She's not that far. But I told her about it, and then she tells me she heard it too. But she said it sounded closer to her. Sounded like it was coming from the north, where she lived. She said apparently when she heard it, she didn't look through the window or anything like that, but she can hear it louder coming from where she was. Now, this confused me a little bit, because I thought in my mind it was a siren coming from the army, the military base that I live near. I live near a military base, so I thought maybe they were doing a drill or something. Now I thought in my mind, and I was like, why would they be doing a drill at 3 in the morning? So I decided I was scrolling through the internet and stuff like that. That's when I came across old Siren Head. And for everybody out there who doesn't know what Siren Head is, basically it was first a creepypasta myth that dealt upon a siren that would come and take victims into the forest. The usual type of stuff. It was a monster. It was basically like a monster. Think of a lamppost with arms and a head as a siren filled with just teeth. That was basically Siren Head. And things were going on about it. People were talking about it a lot. Myths started coming up. Apparently somebody from the game Fallout, they put the mod in. It dealt upon with the creepypasta and stuff. But anyway, out of my curiosity, I decided to look up about Siren Head and stuff. And apparently, what I learned about Siren Head was that this quote unquote Siren Head was known to imitate voices. It was known to shapeshift, and it was very fast, even though it was big and stuff. It was known to be very fast and stuff. Now, I'll be honest. Of course, I don't believe in it and stuff like that. I really don't. But hearing about like having that experience and stuff like that, I then also realized that I heard a voice too that sounded like a man, just like what Luis was saying and stuff. I heard a voice too that sounded like a man, but it didn't sound like it was talking to me or anything. But as a siren, before the siren even came on, I heard a voice. Then the siren came on, so that confused me a little bit and stuff. I didn't know what it was and stuff. I'm thinking in my mind it was probably like, you know, one of the trains or something like that. I don't know, but that was a little creepy to me and stuff like that. Not only that, when I went back to sleep, I had a nightmare about the so-called Siren Head as well, which is maybe one of the most creepiest things that I had, especially after that little experience that I have. So after looking up about Siren Head and all this type of stuff, it's just weird to me and stuff. Because the thing is, I don't believe in it, but if it was even real and stuff like that, it's true. How the heck is this thing? This thing would have probably been dead and stuff. Well, at least I know that it will mostly be around the forest and stuff like that. But I feel like this thing ever came around to civilization, or any cities in this case, you could see that thing from a mile away. It would have been like a giant. People would have seen that thing from a mile away. And if it was like a lamppost, you know, literally cut it down or, you know, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But if the thing was real, maybe it's not what everybody says, like this big thing. Maybe it could be like, you know, our human size, and with it shape-shifting, because apparently it can shapeshift to mainly human furniture or objects. Anything home-related, like such as pipes, couches, lampposts, you know, stuff like that. It can do stuff like that. Not only that, since it can imitate voices and stuff, as it takes their victims and stuff, it now imitates their voice and stuff, which I feel like is really scary and stuff like that. Like, imagine something like that being real. Just different types of stuff. But, yeah, just having that experience, it kind of caught me off guard a little bit.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's kind of weird, because, you know, we don't believe in this shit, you know? And it just happens out of nowhere, and it's just like, well, damn. You know, like, where the fuck do you come from, my guy?
Yeah, well, all the stuff that's happening in 2020, I'm over here just like, what's next? Is Siren Head actually going to be a real thing? Like,
what's next, my guy? Like,
we have an apocalypse going on.
Right?
I mean, okay, technically it kind of is like that, but it's not like, you know, a real apocalypse, but, you know, kind of in the middle of something like that with all this stuff going on.
Oh, my lord. Sorry.
God.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Okay, bro. I need to go fix my phone because my phone is being a bitch, like normal. So, and I have to go pack my bag.
Okay.
Okay, how many stuff are you bringing with you?
I'm bringing a bomb, a gun, a knife. Yeah, a lot of stuff.
Come?
Yeah, it's going to be very hard to get to the airplane line. It's going to be very hard.
Wait, are you taking condoms?
Hell yeah.
Unless
Unless
if you want to get her pregnant.
Nah.
I mean, he's flying overseas, if you know what I mean.
I mean, the
Really?
boy is gonna get them cheeks. I'm playing.
Yeah, I'm gonna get
This dude's already in heat. I'm sorry, I'm gonna shut up.
Nah, dude. So I'll see you guys day after tomorrow?
Uh-huh. Well, at least I will.
12 to 6. Same timing.
12 to 6? Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, that's cool.
Just tell your mom that I'm leaving, so I'm just doing a small party. Just you two invited, no one else. Yeah.
No more.
Do I need to bring food? Is this like a party where I need to bring food?
Nah, just
You can bring
yourself. That's all.
your dick. I'm playing.
Do I need to bring money?
Nah, just bring yourself. We're gonna make music and podcasts and all that stuff.
we need to do something very exciting before you go. Like, of course, the podcast and stuff, all that type of stuff, but we need to do something exciting.
Yeah, I don't want to get injured. That's the only thing.
We gotta do something GTA like.
Oh, whoa, no, I don't want to get arrested. Come on, bro.
No, we gotta do something. Okay, actually, haven't you almost been arrested too with Luis and them?
Oh yes, oh yes. His dumb, his dumb self and Katie and like the other people. They were over here doing some dumb shit, going across the freaking road. Like they were literally just like this is what they were doing. Ready? They were out here doing this shit. Right?
Okay, Luis, you explain this stuff. I'm gonna go. Can I go pack my stuff? I'll see you guys.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, okay?
All right, peace,
So-
Jay.
Peace,
So
bro.
what
Love you
happened
guys.
was,
Peace.
right. So we were walking to Chick-fil-A, right? Like normal people, just walking to Chick-fil-A.
Like normal people.
Yeah, normal people would do. They go to Chick-fil-A to, eat, and not get arrested, So we're over here going to Chick-fil-A, and Mance over here decides to go with Katie and Alex and her boyfriend. And they all decide to go on the road for some reason, for some stupid reason. They decide to do that, right? And I'm just like, that's weird, because, that's, if a cop sees that shit, we could get arrested. Guess what happened? A cop shows up out of nowhere. The thing is, the first, there's no cars at all. Not a single car anywhere to see. Like, you can't see a single cop. And out of nowhere, that cop that we couldn't see shows up. This cop, literally, the good thing about this is that the cop was black. I'm playing. The thing is, like, see, it's Katie, Hem, Alex, and her boyfriend. The ones that are not doing anything is me, my friend Emmy, and Almida. We're over here in the sidewalk. There's no cars coming except for the ones that are coming like that they're just coming like far away. We can't see no cop car. These people decide to go on the road. Not only does Viren decide to go on the road, he decides to do push-ups on the road. Excuse me? Push-ups on the road. Then the cop sees that.
That sounds like something like Logan Paul. Not even going to lie, something like
Yes.
Logan Paul would do.
Yes. See, this is like literally like what, 30 minutes after school is done? Something like that. No, not even 30 minutes. 10 minutes before school is done. And these cars are coming, and behind these two cars, there's a cop car that sees this. He's like, "What? Why is there, traffic here? There shouldn't be traffic." Then the cop car sees, turns on his sirens, go towards them, and he starts screaming at them. He's like, "Are you guys fucking stupid? Why are you guys on the fucking road? Blah 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 blah." And he looks at Vera and he's like, "Next time you do that, I will take you." I was like, "You stupid hoe. You're so
Oh my god.
stupid."
See, it'd be dead. See, the funny thing, it'd be different if I was doing it. That I'm just like.
Oh, imagine.
Actually, I wonder what would happen if I was actually the one doing that.
Oh no.
I'd rather not, but
A white
yeah.
cop. A white cop.
All right, but back to the little horror thing. Also, another question: what would be the thing that you fear the most?
See, the thing is, I know this will sound like cap, but I'm not scared of anything. Of anything.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Like you can jump scare me like just out of nowhere, and anyone can get jump scared, my guy. Right? Like anyone can get jump scared. But you can't scare me though, like to the point where I'm about to pee and shit. Like, I can't get scared, bro. My God, like I'm not scared of if I'm not scared of getting shot in the head, like shot anywhere, like in general. If I'm not scared of that, I'm not scared of death, then I wouldn't be scared of what? Something happening to me that isn't that bad. I mean, probably getting AIDS. I'm playing.
Okay.
If we're talking about AIDS, then that's a different thing, you know?
Well, I'll say this stuff. 'Cause I think for one thing, I think a lot of people really aren't afraid of death in general and stuff, which is understandable and stuff, because I'm not really that afraid of I'm not afraid of death, but in I feel like with people who think like, you know, they're not afraid of death, then they're not afraid of anything. I don't feel like that's really the case and stuff. Like, I don't think, like, I know many people out there, they're not really afraid of death or afraid to die and stuff. But it's not being afraid. I think the real reason of it and stuff like that, like, of course, if, you know, somebody was held at gunpoint or something like that, if, you know, they stand their ground saying, I'm not afraid of death and stuff. And I think the reason is because maybe they, you know, of course, you know, if the bullet shot goes into them and stuff like that, of course it's going to hurt like hell. But, you know, like, they're not really going to feel anything once death comes to take them, I guess you could say.
Yeah, like...
It's kind of like the thing with me and stuff. Like, I'm not afraid of death, or, you know, if anything happens to me or anything like that, I'm not afraid to die or anything. But the thing is, you know, when it comes to that, something like that, I might be worried, anxious, you know, for the people out there who really care about me, you know, stuff like that. But for myself, I don't really know, because it's like, of course pain will be a problematic to it, of course, but I feel like at the end of the day, they don't feel anything, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Now with me, with fear, of course, I have a few fears and stuff. I don't like heights. I really wouldn't say I'm that afraid of insects and stuff. I'm really not afraid of that and stuff like that. I'm not really afraid of wild animals, if I'm being honest. If I'm really being honest, I would love to actually be around wild animals, stuff like that, especially lions. I would love to be around lions. I'm not even gonna lie.
I mean, I'm probably afraid of, like, ruining someone's life. For sure. Like, I don't know, just ruining someone's life just feels like really bad. Like if I come inside, I'm playing. If I come
Pause.
if I come inside of a girl and I ruin her life, my guy.
Well, dang. That escalated very quickly. I thought you were going to say, like, if I accidentally hurt somebody, if I bully somebody, but no, you went full on to if I come inside of a girl and get her pregnant and ruin her life or something like that, like, dang.
I mean, am I lying, though, my guy?
Well, you're not wrong, but you're ruining your life, too.
True. Big time.
But yeah, I see where we're going with stuff like that. So I think a fear that both of us can agree on is socialism.
Oh, yeah.
Certain stuff that deal with socialism.
Yeah,
I think a lot of people can relate to that and stuff, especially with some certain topics, such as, when I mean socialism, I don't just mean like having a conversation with somebody. I don't mean like that, but I'm talking about the way we not only look into society, look at the world, to the people, our own community, but the way we interact with each other, especially with this, for example, with what's going on right now with the riots and stuff like that. Socialism dealing upon with that, the controversial stories that are going on and stuff like that, how, you know, police brutality, all this type of the controversial problem that is going on right now and stuff like that. It's fearful, like it's a fear and stuff like that. And with this virus, once this virus started happening, people, you know, started not only being afraid of the virus but being afraid of each other and stuff. Like, certain things add on into the socialism in our life, and I do have a fear of that, because the one thing that I would fear is that the socialism becomes chaos and havoc, I guess you could say. So what I mean by that is, like, everywhere you go, everywhere you see, there's nothing but I don't mean apocalyptic or anything like that, but everything you see is just nothing but chaos, havoc. Nobody feels nothing towards each other, stuff like that. Because I think a lot of people can, at least at our age, can really relate to the socialism, such as high school and stuff. Like, I know for some people out there, they're very afraid of, what they'll be looked at in high school. Because let's be honest, once you get to high school, certain things and people profile you as a certain thing once you get to high school. Of course, you already know as well, I've been profiled at high school. Same thing with you. Like, I think almost everybody who has went to high school has been profiled about something. And it really deals upon with socialism and stuff. I feel like it really deals upon with that. And just the thing about it, it's fearful and stuff like that. And I feel like people out there who have been in the middle of it and stuff like that have been fearful of it too, because I feel like being especially being something like that, being profiled and stuff, especially in high school, where people would know you for, let's say, know you for something that you don't want people to know you as, like a mistake or something that you committed, or something like that. Of course, you don't want to be known for that, but people there know you for that. Like, I feel like that's fearful and stuff, because I know that can affect a person's mental health and physically as well and stuff, like just affect a person in general once that thing happens. Such as from 13 Reasons Why, dealing with Hannah when she was very first, when she started dating Justin, and pictures of her, of her legs being open and stuff like that, once they took pictures of her and stuff like that, and once people started talking about it, all that stuff dealing upon with a rumor, that started to affect her. Like, those were one of the things that affected her to go into a deep depression. That was one of the things. Because now at that point, she's now profiled as the quote-unquote slut at the school.
Yeah, everyone thought that she actually did something with Justin at the time because of he showing the pictures and stuff. But what he actually did was in actual things. He just took a picture of her underwear. I think it was, if I'm not wrong. Now.
Alright. Okay. But yeah, that was really just it and stuff. Once again, for everybody out there, I think it's time that we ended here and stuff. But once again, to everybody out there, sorry, it really wasn't the best, I guess you could say, due to the fact we didn't have that many people here. It was just another one of those days and stuff like that. But me and Luis tried the best we can and stuff. But yeah, if you still did like this video, please like and subscribe, and also comment down for anything that you want more, any ideas or anything like that. Once again, follow us on Instagram and on Snapchat, be in the link description below. But once again, yeah, anything else you want to say, Luis?
I mean, something that will get people to watch. If you subscribe, I'll show you my dick. I'm playing.
I will shave my head. How about that? I will shave my head.
No, that's, well, probably not gonna happen. If you
get us, you never know. I think it's time. It might be that time where I gotta cut my hair down.
But yeah, this might be today's podcast, guys. So we will see you guys later. Subscribe, follow us on Instagram, and tell people to subscribe so we can get more people to watch, and then we get more things to do. And yeah, so.
But yeah, once again, this was just me and Luis. Oh yeah, also forgot to say, follow me on Osiris Latimer. I gotta remember to do that. Hey.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna end up playing some Mortal Kombat later or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll play. I don't know.
I'll play.
I actually want to play a horror game, if I'm being honest.
I'll play with my right nut, and
Yeah, you go do that.
Don't forget
to
subscribe. Subscribe, man.
But yeah, once again, this was me and Luis. Thank you for tuning in, but now it's time for us to tune out. Peace, everybody.
Thanks for watching the MNL podcast. I'm playing. Alright, bye.